Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you change? Why don't you share them sometime?
Oh god. No.
Tsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself.
Dude, I read that as trust.
You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Damn, son.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Ani.
Yeah, let's do it!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond with the club.
What are you
I'm
doing?
trying to go faster! Chat is resident sleeper ring! Isn't that right, Calvin?
I have to understand slowly! Monica smiles warmly at me for once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Hey, what's that?
Never been to the original topic of me joining the club before I come forth with the entire time.
Holy shit.
I never said I would join this club! Sior Mato convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and all four girls stare back at me with dejected stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But... Dude, Sosmos is...
I'm sorry, I thought...
Sosmos is... Her phone is at 1%.
Oh no,
Do you just want to have like one person do two voices, and then we can also go by faster if we do
yeah,
that.
you do it. Let's do it right now. Alvin!
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
Yay!
Woo! Yes, I'm so happy!
Oh, that's... Oh, shit.
What? What?
Siori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
Hell yeah,
Hey,
dude.
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'll be super pissed.
That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone.
Nina.
I think that with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks
Monica looks over at me once more.
Calvin, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey Calvin, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
That is it! I'm done with this game! I'm done with this game.
You didn't even get to the good part.
You didn't even get to the good part, man!
To be fair, it took a long time though. That's way
Yeah.
too long.
Peer
It's
pressure.
alright. No, you're good. Just play Outlast 2 now.
Yeah, there you go. So
No, I don't want to play
Outlast
that game.
1. He has to play Outlast 1.
Oh, yeah. True.
And then Outlast 1.
Okay, either Outlast 1 or Doki Doki.
I'll
pick.
tell you guys right now, I'm broken.
You'll be broken after you finish the game.
I'm already broken as it is.
Yeah, guys, I'm so sorry about that.
That's
I thought it
okay.
would be a good idea to do this while I'm at uni. And I like ran around like to class, like different classrooms trying to find an empty one, and eventually I just had no battery.
It's okay, Natsuki. You have small
So
boobs
you made her
anyway.
do all that and you give up? Are you?
Yeah,
Is this
what the
really how you
fuck?
treat your viewers? As the fucking top 500 #1 McCree in the Northern Hemisphere, this is how you treat your viewers?
Stop!
Your loyal subscribers.
Stop! Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! Holy shit! Oh my fucking...
gonna do,
Sosmos,
Calvin?
how much time do you have left?
Who are you asking?
Uni girl.
How much time do I have left?
Yeah.
I have like an hour.
You're supposed to say like a minute, 30 seconds.
No. I have like an hour until class.
The game takes about like 1 to 2 hours to get to the good part.
How long did we just do?
I don't know.
To
You
be
guys-
fair, we're
you
going
guys
at a
played it.
snail's pace.
Are you Australian?
No.
Why did you say Kloss?
I didn't say class.
You said
'Cause-
Kloss.
No, I'm from London, but
Same
I go to like an American university. Same thing.
Yeah. Wait, it's not. I didn't save it.
Oh no, do we have
You
to
just
start
press
over
skip.
again?
Press skip.
Oh yeah, just skip.
Fuck me. With that, two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders.
Wander.
Wanders!
Are you
Wanders.
fucking serious?
What?
I think you need to go back
Wanders
to
back and
school.
forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and
Do you want Kayun to narrate?
no.
Cause okay.
Why? Why,
We're just
Daphne?
going very slow.
I know. I cannot read.
Yeah, the speed
And
you're
I'm
going at
sure-
matches how fast your brain goes.
I have to be slow. I will not understand. I have to read. If
Roasted.
I read fast, and I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Talking louder doesn't mean faster.
I have to write a poem.
Oh shit!
It's time to write a poem, Calvin.
want-
Poem
help with
time,
that?
Calvin.
Pick words you think. Okay.
Okay, how much do you think he will? Like, how many of these words do you
Marshmallow.
actually understand?
Okay.
Marshmallow.
Okay, there's a strat. Like, which girl are you trying to get with?
That
Oh,
girl, clearly.
I need
The
a bigger
purple one.
girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
have to
I
pick
just-
words that you think will appeal to her.
Oh, I
Words
just picked.
like go it.
Oh, I picked suicide. Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yuri. All right.
Yeah,
You
I'm
like
going with
Kayun
this
the
one.
most?
This one.
Keep
Yep.
going.
Kayun's the most. Yeah.
All right. Pick like really sad, like dark shit.
Oh yeah, she's into weird shit.
Hopeless. Hopeless.
Oh.
Broken. Hurt.
You're loving me, by the way, right now.
Death.
Wait. Wait. Does this matter? What is this?
Yeah.
When
you
they
click
jump,
on it,
that means you appeal to that girl.
You are
Oh.
so breaking up with your girlfriend.
thanks,
What
dude.
the fuck?
I knew you
That
loved me.
doesn't make sense.
I knew you loved me the best. Massacre.
No, I like childhood.
Okay, thanks.
What?
Thank you.
I'm so confused. What?
Thanks.
Holy shit, you're
Fuck
trolling.
off.
You love me. Oh, there you go.
This is like some gamble shit right now. What does universe mean?
What?
What?
How do I explain this to you?
How do you? I'm just gonna put this on.
Literally.
Oh, nice,
everything.
nice. I got it. Fuck.
Thanks.
I got him, coach.
Hi again, Calvin. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Calvin. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it because you're a fucking idiot.
Oh, right. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, how do I say that?
Okay, we got that.
That
Yeah.
works.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plots back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Calvin always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Yeah. He helped me with busy work without even me asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable.
Yeah.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Wow.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Calvin can become good friends too.
Really?
Yeah.
Sayori?
Huh?
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious into the weird situation she just put me into. Oblivious is like no idea what's happening, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, hold it,
Ah,
hold
hold
it.
that,
Wow, sick fun.
Oh, no, you fun.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know.
Wait, Sayori.
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not.
I got this bitch on the fucking dial.
What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Oh, okay, I thought it was... Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically. Oh my god, I'm nuts. Take the book.
Oh god.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. What is that?
Like she's searching
for it.
through.
Dude.
There's no like smaller words, I don't understand. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I sunk down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs.
love.
Shit.
Bye bye.
Yeah, there's a lot of noise.
It's coming from Sasha.
Hang on. I'll
You move on.
Oh! Sorry.
Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what the literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds.
That doesn't solve the problem, though.
What do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do something that, do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
Oh, what's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
What kind?
Ah, well, I guess we could.
Cupcakes!
No.
Good thinking.
No, no,
I
no,
think
no,
you
no,
will
no.
let you do that.
Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works perfectly.
God, no.
That wasn't why you suggested it?
Can I speak to my creative tummy?
Don't.
Okay.
Cupcakes it is then.
I'm hungry.
Haven't even said yes yet.
Anyway, we'll still need to work out the details of the event itself. I'm trying to speed through this. Hello?
Yeah, it's fine. Me too. Smile, Calvin, smile.
I didn't smile. That was the reason. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the expected. What the fuck? What is that?
Okay.
A combined stupid ass word.
Therein lies that the unexpected reason I admire her, unlike me who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. You what? I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry.
Oh, that's what happened. I thought I was being you.
Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have to have less time for anime, you know? You need to get used to it.
Don't say that out loud. Or say that so loud. What? Whatever! I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
Kayun is
That's
the
the
MVP.
problem.
His voice is really sexy. Calvin, you know what you want from your heart. Sex him. Sex Kayun. I'm already fapping hard. OMG.
Okay.
Nothing. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gone up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
Can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself.
How's it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here.
Where?
I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair and trying to straighten it out.
Oh god.
Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But no one would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you meanie. Get fucked.
And you don't
Oh,
even
dear.
keep your blazer button
no.
up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
I don't know, Baka.
I'm a dickhead.
Eh? That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Start to button her blazer from the bottom.
Oh.
Whoa. Whoa. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh, what the fuck? Holy shit!
This is so funny.
What is?
You touching me. Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does this kind of thing.
Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy when we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the bottom near her chest. Or the button near her chest! Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
Everything. It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud! Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel so strange? Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy.
What did I get? What
It's
did
not
I
worth
get?
it at all.
Gashabas, gashabas, gashabas.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once
Oh
more.
my god.
Okay, go.
That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Cause if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would, anyways. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I know, right?
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Oh, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only you focus on getting to bed earlier.
Fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
What?
You're doing it again, Sayori.
But I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Huh? Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Yay!
Thank you.
Thank you. Calvin, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I felt it sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots? Trots. How does that? What does that mean?
She's like frolically walking.
Like a horse.
Oh, okay. Trots
Dog,
away
dog,
to
dog.
retrieve her poem.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems.
Enthusiastically.
Enthusiastic.
Enthu? No,
I
follow
literally
the
said it right!
You
I
said
said it!
enthusiastically.
I said enthusiastically! Are you kidding me? Fuck off! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically. Is that better?
Wow.
Pull
Hold
out
that.
their
Hola.
poems.
Muy bien.
Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition
Bro.
notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit.
Oh my.
Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
Woo!
Oh god.
You're.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta love her.
Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her.
Experience.
I can trust her opinion to be fair. ... Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
Wow.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not... I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure because it's fucking shit. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
She buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor... What is demeanor?
Oh god.
Someone?
It's like how she acts.
Her body language.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
Biased? How?
Well... never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
Yeah, bitch.
Sorry.
It's fine. Not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which in itself is funny. It's kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Wow, so nice font.
Thank you. Handwritten.
Goes under the light. Is that the title, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, okay. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow,
You're doing good, yes.
bathing.
You
It
got
must
this.
be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green.
You.
You can do it. You can do it.
Blue-green. I don't know what the first letter is, dude.
H.
It's
H.
an
Oh,
H.
hue.
H-U-E.
Hue of the future. Bathe calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickens?
Flickers.
Flickers. Flicker back.
Yay!
Sugoi.
Cursive is cursive is
真係好犀利。
cancer.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Yeah.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. I didn't even understand.
It's okay. She'll explain it. She'll explain it.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Calvin.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn. What does that mean?
Oh dear.
It's like
Like-
sad, like a little more sad.
Okay. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
I have to do each person?
Oh my god.
Okay,
Oh, she was right.
uh,
Okay. Calvin, if you're not going to
I'm your
oh shit, it
huckleberry.
froze. To take this club seriously, then go home.
what? Harsh.
What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this?
Why is this? Why is she being a bitch? What the fuck?
Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you've ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Fucking bitch.
Exclamation point, exclamation point.
Painful to think about?
Dot dot dot. Fine.
I
Well,
feel
sorry.
alive.
Ha ha ha, yes, I'm stoned watching this.
You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. What the fuck does that mean?
That means you do you and me do me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid.
Oh, this font is nuts, actually! Wait, I read it, right?
Yeah.
Yo,
yeah.
Okay.
you got this.
Eagles can fly, that's the title, okay. Wait, that's not the title.
Yes, that's the
Yeah.
title.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
it
the
is.
title. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Oh my god.
Wait. Say it to a beat.
Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
A
Is that right?
plus.
Yup.
Was it nuts?
Yeah.
That was
That
nuts.
was insane.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand. Oh shit, sorry! Okay.
But the only nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Aw.
What if he's 14?
Fuck it. Age is just a... No, that's not okay to say.
What?
That is not okay to say.
No.
Not
No.
okay to say. Which one? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Just pick!
Save Monica for
Unlucky.
Hi, Calvin.
Oh, he loves me the best.
Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Okay.
Don't worry, Calvin. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would love.
Okay.
Is that so?
I'm your huckleberry.
You and Sayuri are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
Oh, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
Ah! I could be.
Holy shit.
Holy shit!
Oh
what the
god,
fuck?
I sound like Yuri.
Oh, no.
But in any case, Sayuri's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, it's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Wow, what a nice font. A hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. What does that mean?
Sticks
Spackle.
out.
Comes out.
Oh! Oh! A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My
Retinas.
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 My retinas.
Sure, we'll go with it.
Well done.
Why is the T silent?
It's the things in your eyes.
Makes you
Oh, the black one or the white one?
What?
black. I guess if we're gonna answer this question, it's clear.
Not my eyes. Which
Yeah,
one is
black.
it?
Black.
Is the one inside?
Yes.
Okay. Pupil then. I already scorched with a permanent
Sure.
copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Wow.
Deep.
Get it?
No.
So what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Ah. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yo, guys.
It's been influencing my poems a bit. What?
What?
Wait, I'm sorry to interrupt. I have lesson now.
It's
Okay.
been an hour?
Yeah, it's been an hour.
Holy shit! I'm
Yeah.
like committed in to this game, dude. Fuck.
Man, yeah,
Okay,
if you ever
sounds
need another
good.
voice actor again, then yeah.
We'll probably chill after this poem thing.
Okay, good.
So yeah, okay.
Alright.
Alright, have
Okay,
fun.
see ya. Thanks. Bye, man.
Bye.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monka's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
What? Oh, I thought that was the last one. Shit.
Oh my goodness. This is so good, Calvin.
Huh?
I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori? You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's a part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's Calvin's poem. That makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Calvin. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have a lot of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you're reading now you're reading my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That was nice.
Same.
That was nice. Sayori? This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No? Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
Oh, yeah, I can. I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that. It was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems as they read in tandem. What is tandem?
Together.
I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
Natsuki!
What's with this language?
That's too high, that hurts my voice.
Eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute, bitch! What the fuck?
Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that, alright? I just meant the language I get. It's shit.
What the
I was trying to say something nice.
eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Say Yuri liked it. And Calvin did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Not your work. I haven't yet.
Man, you a bitch.
And Calvin liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh.
I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Eh? That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Calvin appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ah!